Hey everybody, welcome to Mr. Rogers Screen Recording. Today I'm going to go over how to edit and get photos ready to place in Adobe Creative Cloud and Adobe Photoshop. Everybody say hi to Willow.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take a photo and preferably one just right off your camera, or this one was sent to us off someone's phone, so I'm sure it's not really great quality. And we're getting a little Corona puppy or a COVID puppy, so this is our future puppy, Maeve. I opened it in Adobe Creative Cloud. And Maeve is up in Wisconsin from this nice tattooed cowboy girl who raises
Cowgirl.
puppies. Cowgirl, yes. All right, so the first thing we need to do is you click on image. I hope you guys can see that up there. And then go to image size. And this is going to tell us a lot of things. So it's 27 by 56 by 72 pixels per inch. The big thing is we need to do 300 pixels per inch to be good in the yearbook or newspaper, but we definitely don't need it 56 inches tall. So I'm going to change that to 20. We're 11 inches wide by 17 inches tall about for newspapers and yearbooks. Magazines are 8.5 by 11, so that'll be plenty big for both those. So we'll hit OK. All right, so that you tell it got a little bit bigger. We up the quality a little bit, but sometimes, if this, most phones give a pretty good quality, but a lot of them may not. So you'll have
Look it
to
up, Sharpening.
zoom in. You can see how clear it is. This one's not bad, but not something we'd probably want to use for like a giant dominant photo. Okay, next question or next step, mode CMYK. If we're putting this in the newspaper or the yearbook. CMYK is the type of information for color coding that printers use. RGB is great for the internet. Someday, hopefully, they'll combine and just have one ready to go. All right, then you can do some auto tone,
Ooh.
auto contrast. And then the next thing I like to do is adjustments levels. All right, now there's three little things we can adjust right here. I drag it in on the left, and I drag it in on the right.
Oh, it makes it lighter
And
under.
yep, makes it a little lighter. Now, we always want to make it a little bit lighter than maybe we think.
Hmm.
And we make it lighter by dragging to the left a little bit. So when it prints in a newspaper yearbook, a lot of times it'll be a little bit darker. So we try and go a little bit lighter there. And we can hit OK. What we're really looking for is our whites are nice and white. And our black tattoo right there is nice and black. We want to avoid the grays as much as possible.
But Maeve is gray.
All right, she is gray. This gray is fine, but something that's white should not be gray. All right, so the next adjustment we can do is hue saturation. All right, one thing you'll see a lot of times on Instagram and other things is oversaturated photos like that. That's no good.
Ew.
What we want to do is just a little bit of bumping up the saturation. You can also mess with your lightness here if you want to
We
a
should
little
go
bit.
light.
Don't do hue. That'll like change it like a weird color or
Eh.
something. But unless you want to change it a weird color. All right, so I just bumped the saturation up just a little bit. Then the last thing you can do, if it's a little blurry or not super clear, you can go to Filter, Sharpen, Unsharp Mask. And you can mess around with the radius. It's giving you about a 2.0 right here. That's pretty fine. I leave the thresholds at 0. Just hit OK. And that'll make it a little crisper, a little sharper there. And then we're going to go File Save As. And I had this on my desktop. It's going to say, hey, do we want to go to cloud or we want to go to the computer? We're going to go to the cloud so everybody can access the cloud. All right. Actually, I lied. It's harder to get there. We're going to go to on your computer, but then we're going to go to the cloud through my computer, Creative Cloud, Little Hawk. We're going to put it in May. Or sorry, May is just pages. We're going to put it in Photos, May. And then I already made a folder for COVID puppies and pets. You can always, if you click on May, you can create a new folder, but we have one for puppies and pets right here.
Puppies and pets.
and we're going to save it as a JPEG in there. And then if you click on preview, it'll tell you 5.6 megabytes. That's pretty good. You can do this to make it a little larger if you want. Yep, 1 to 10 megabyte JPEG is optimal. We're winning the photo contest. It should print great in a newspaper and a yearbook. Okay, I saved it. It's there. I can close it, and then I can go to InDesign, and in another tutorial I can file place that on a page, but I'm not going to do that in this video. Alright, Will and Jack say bye to everybody.